guys, that was a bit like, hey guys. I am just in my little crafty nook here, and I am making one, possibly more, traveller's notebook inserts. Now I did a video on this before about making traveller's inserts. I sort of showed you how to make them, and hopefully you're rocking and rolling with those. And I was just sitting here and I was making one up, and I thought I would just kind of turn the camera on as I do it. I just cutting down a bit of scrapbook paper, and that's kind of what cutting this down kind of made me think about just turning on the camera and having a chat to you guys. So one of the beautiful things about making your own inserts for your traveller's notebooks is that you can literally put in it whatever you want to put in there, and that is really, really exciting. If you are into your creative journaling, or you know, your art journaling, whatever you want to call it, you know, sketching, oh God, my desk is just covered in stuff here, you know, whatever you want to call it, making your own inserts is absolutely fantastic and an amazing idea. So you might think that that's a cover, but it's not. I'm actually going to put it on the inside, like one of my inserts. And the paper, I've got a mix of papers. I have used some dot sketch. It's not that great paper, like it's not really thick, but I like it. It's the dot grid. I've got some of that in there. I got some of the Dale Rowney smooth heavyweight sketchbook paper. This, guys, I absolutely adore this stuff. This is like my all-time favourite. I just love sketching on here. All the artwork that I do for the Brim boxes, I always do on this paper. Love it. That's gorgeous. I've got one piece of the Dale Rowney watercolour paper, hot pressed. It's relatively smooth. Yeah, so £140, and some of the mixed media. What's this one? Can't remember what it is now. Probably Dale Rowney as well. I'm assuming to use all of their products. Yeah, a Dale Rowney mixed media paper. I use this one quite a lot for doing some of the artwork for the boxes. Yeah, so it's really nice to kind of just choose a load of different papers and just put them all together, and I'm just alternating them. Oh, I've got some of the I showed this before. This is a Heidi Swap notepad, which I don't know where that's gone now, because as I said, my desk is a bit of a tip. So I've got one of those just kind of chucked in, and the gridded, and I've kind of alternated it with different, like some more grid. And I've just kind of alternated it really with the different types of papers, just kind of fairly randomly putting them in and making up my booklet as I go along. So yeah, you can either kind of work through this as you like, or you could jump to the next thing that inspires you. I thought this using scrapbook paper, I thought would be really nice in there, because I can use that as like I've already got like a base for kind of sticking photos and all that kind of stuff on there. So yes. And the next thing I'm about to use is this acetate, because I fancy it just for a little bit of added something in there, really. It's just a probably that's probably going to really glare for you guys. Oh, I found my Heidi Swap notepad. There's the Heidi Swap notepad. It's an A5 size, and it's just got some pretty papers in there. Yes, so this is a transparent acetate, and I thought I'd put that in. I thought that might be quite nice to do as well, so I'm going to cut that down. So I haven't got my paper cutter. I'm trying to work out where I want it, but I'm trying not to trying not to overthink it too much, because that kind of goes a bit crazy. But also, I don't want to. I might just do that. Let's just go for it. Yeah, when you overthink, yeah, it just kind of takes the joy out sometimes if you overthink it. But then equally, you sometimes want to think, because you don't want to waste a ton if you can help it. You don't want to like waste too much because it's kind of precious. And you want to save it. Oh dear. Like, I know hoarding in the crafty world, hoarding is just a big thing, isn't it? I guess there's quite a lot of hoarding goes on in all walks of life, but I know I've seen it quite a lot in the crafty world, that many of us do hoard our supplies. Well, I've cut that really wonky, and that's what I get for chatting to you guys as I try and do it. I'm going to fold it in half though and use the back of my scissors. I always use the back of my scissors to burnish, you know, to burnish it. I don't have a bone folder thingy. Yeah, that's really wonky. Shall we see if I'm going to do sometimes what is the ultimate mistake in trying to correct it. Sometimes they end up really, really wonky. Yeah, it's because I'm gabbing away, and I have absolutely no idea if any of this is in the shop, because I'm just gabbing away, chatting to you. Oh, nice. Yes, I'm going to add that in. Where do I want to add that? I might add that in between there if they're crazy. Yes. So there, I just thought I'd turn on camera. I'm making this too thick, I think, now, but I think that might be too thick. I think my little poor old stapler, I'm going to staple it. Just some scrapbook paper for a cover. I hope I have now made that okay size. Let's see. It's all fun, and the beauty of it when they're homemade is you can just do more, just do different ones, and that's chunky already. Have I got room to put anything else in? I might actually take out this little Heidi swap thing, because that's quite small and it's bulking it up. I really wanted to put this in. I did this. This is a 6x6 scrapbook paper with clouds on, which I absolutely love. And I wrote on there a while ago, and I lost it. And I found it again, but maybe I'll save that because that's getting really chunky. Sometimes I sew my books, and sometimes I use a long-handled stapler if there is room for it. So I'm gonna see. It might need Mr. B to kind of like really push it down for me. I'm going to stand up and did it go through? Ah, moment of truth. Yes, it did. It's a little bit off. Oh, I don't mind. It's fun. No, I do mind. I do mind. It's well and truly off centre, and that's probably gonna mess with me. So to take that off. Don't look if you don't like this sort of thing. You know, like people doing stuff with scissors. Oh, come on. Use my nails. It's why I don't have any good nails, because when I'm crafting, I do tend to just not think, and I just use my nails, which is really bad. So yeah, I get through quite a lot of notebooks. In fact, I was doing stuff yesterday, and I actually got through a whole notebook yesterday. Oh, crazy. So let's try that again. Let's see if I can stop chatting long enough to be able to do it, shall we? Okay. Here we go. Oh, that's better. So much better. There we go. We're in business. We are in business. Here we go. Da-da! There we go. So I'm going to have to like squeeze that. I might do one for luck actually. Let's do one for luck down the middle. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're doing it. Ugh. There we go. See, it's a little bit like wonky. So I've got two on the back. So that's because I'm talking. I don't concentrate. I've got two on the back and then one on the front. But there's nothing in here that says you've got to, you know, whatever. You know, it's just it's a journal for being creative in. That one is quite bad though, because when I open it like that, I'm going to rip that, so I'm going to redo that. I'm going to turn the camera off so I can concentrate. It's much better. You can do so much better when you don't talk at the same time and you concentrate. Okay, so yeah, there's my insert. Sorry, it's dark here because it's been chucking it down with rain. Absolutely chucking it down with rain, so it's really dark. And I've just realised that you probably couldn't see any of what I did originally on camera, but you know, it wasn't a planned video. I hadn't tidied my desk for it or anything, so you know. So yeah, that's my cover. Obviously I will probably further embellish that as time goes on. It's called Crabby inside. It's cool. And yeah, and just some sketchbook paper and some gridded and more gridded and scrapbook paper, and it's just really makes me happy. And a nice acetate sheet there. So that's come out really nice, kind of serendipitous, got better together, and that's a good story. So like, not that I'm predetermining what I'm going to put in here or anything, but you could always kind of journal about something like that either side. That'd be quite nice. Yeah, just works out really nice. I just really like making my own inserts, and then you've got some really good quality paper in there that you can use your distress stains on or something without bleed through. Yeah, there we go. Just turn the camera on while I was doing that because I thought it might be fun to chat to you and to kind of show you it and kind of encourage you to get making your own inserts.